We made it. They're all asleep. All the puppies are still asleep. Okay, so let me get chat going. You guys can light it up. Welcome to 1111 Tarot. We are giving away a GoPro, so I'm going to take 2 names now. I always say one, and I take 2. And then at the end, you're going to get another chance, and everybody gets put into the bag, and then we're going to do a drawing on midnight on New Year's Eve, right? You'll have the winner will have 24 hours to contact me through the email that's provided on the community tab. So get familiar with the community tab so that you make sure you know if you won, because that is the place. And then I'm going to announce it in a live too. All right, my beautifuls, are you excited? I'm excited. So we're going to do a timestamp. So if you don't know how to do a timestamp, you got to light it up first. You're going to go at 11, semicolon 11, tarot, all lowercase, no spaces. Then when you're done with that, give a couple spaces and then write a timestamp. If you know how to do a timestamp, it's the same thing as an analytical clock, an analog clock. So if it was, let's say it's 37 minutes, you're going to go 2 zeros, right? Make sure you're using 0, not O, 0, 2 zeros, semicolon, and then the minute. And then you have a timestamp, and then just hit enter. All right? So let's get chat up. I'm going to grab 2 names, and hopefully I'll remember at the end. We're going to keep doing this every time we have a live until it's time to give away the beautiful GoPro. And we're going to be doing candles, I think, tomorrow night. We'll see. We'll see. I got to move some stuff around to make room. Okay, let's see. Lauren, you got it right. Lauren, you got it right. You are in the drawing, my dear. Keep going, you guys. Let's see how many of you can light it up. Keep trying. I'll grab the next one when I get done with this that I see that lights it up. So, Lauren, you are now eligible. Okay, let's see here. Cat Pat is the next one that I saw. Cat Pat, you are now in the drawing for the GoPro. Thank you guys for playing that with me. You can keep trying. You've got plenty of chances to catch a live if this is on a rewatch. The only way I can do it is live because I can't figure it out otherwise. But I am doing lives at different times of the day. I will be doing some lives next week in the AM. So everybody gets a chance, right? All right, my lovelies. We need to get going. Who's with me? Laura McLaughlin, Multi, Jody Reason. Hello to my beautifuls. Seahorse Aquatic Swim School, Van Jerpin. Good to see you. B. Rando, Rose Sabato, Dana, Darlene, Deborah, Paula, C.Y. Kyle, Ryan Christie, 171 sign in. Megs, on the case, Jenny Farnsworth. All right, you guys, there are so many of you. We've got right now about 161, and it's climbing quite quickly. And so I just want to thank you, and thank you for all 59 of you that hit the like button. And if you guys find yourself enjoying the video as we go in the reading, please be sure and stop back and give me a thumbs up, okay? That supports the channel really good. All right, now, what I want to do with this, we have a Hyundai Elantra white that they're looking for between the years of, I think it's 2011 to 2013, somewhere in there. All right. That they saw in the area. I think it came from the cam that the cop was wearing because you can kind of see the thumbnail shows you can kind of see a white car. It looks like a Hyundai Elantra, and he's running across the field or walking. I guess he's walking back and to his vehicle. And then you can see headlights coming up on the side. So every time I've been doing a reading, whoever it's on, we've been getting little tiny tidbits of what's coming next. But we've never just simply asked, what are we going to find out next in the case, right? So that's what I want to do tonight. We also have a new, I'll call him a suspect because Mama D language, right? Everything is alleged here. It is whisper. It is rumor. There's no evidence on the table. We have no evidence to turn into anybody. This is an open discussion. It's full of opinion. That's how we roll. That's who we are. So this new suspect we'll call him. He's got extensive DV issues. He's murdered someone because he was in a jealous rage on his ex-girlfriend. He killed a guy that slept with her. He then beat a teenage girl and the mother and cut himself allegedly. And how do we know that this fresh cut? He was arrested a mile 0.2 away from 1122 when they all got murdered. He's a mile 0.2 away from the house that the murder took place when he's arrested. That is actually shocking. Now, what's really weird is we've been getting farm through every reading. He murdered a guy in 2007 in a farmhouse. Kid you not, can't make it up. He got arrested on the 7th of December. So let's see what is next in the case. To do that, I'm going to jump in right away with a basic deck. I think this is the Gilded Tarot. And we're going to go ahead and get started with our tarot reading. And we're going to follow this up. Now, if you can handle, some of us can't. And I highly respect you. I totally get it. If you can handle the annoying, loud, incredibly annoying spirit box, okay? I'm going to be doing about a half-hour session of the spirit box. We're going to then timestamp when we replay it. So if you replay it, I'm going to replay it probably 1 billion times. I'm going to replay it, and I'm going to put a sheet out that has the timestamps of everything I hear that I consider a class A, a number 1. This is absolutely, anybody should be able to hear it, whether they have headphones on or not, in my opinion, kind of thing. But then you guys that have learned to timestamp will be able to replay it after the live and be able to check and see if you hear something I didn't pick up on, and you'll be able to timestamp it for all of us to check out. So we'll do it as a team, which is my favorite thing to do. All right, let's get into this. We have 4 murdered victims. We have Xana, we have Ethan, Xana, we have Ethan, we have Kaylee, and we have Maddie, right? 4 college. We have 2 survivors at 1122 Kings Road. What is next? Well, I can tell you we have 3 knives through the heart. So that is total betrayal. So this is somebody that's intimately a part of someone's life, one of the victims' lives. So it's telling me what happened right now. Okay, I feel like it's going to tell me for the next 6 cards the story. We'll just accept it. Yep, we have 7 of Wands, defensive. This is somebody that is defending themselves. They're up against a lot. They feel like they were ganged up on. Show me what else occurred in the past. Might work or have worked with someone in the 4, whether they were at the library studying together or they had a job, I don't know. But we have 8 of Pentacles, which is mastery, working proficiently at something, repetitiveness, something that you've done over and over and over again. So this is somebody very familiar with routine. And that's what we need for the criteria of the killer. Somebody that knew there was no gun in the house, that there was no mace, that there was no pepper spray, that nobody was going to call 911, that the camera wasn't turned on, right? World. Travel. So when I see this world card, it means many, many things. It's major arcana, the first major arcana on the board. So out of 78 tarot cards, there are 22 major arcana, which is the journey of the Fool. This is the last one. The Fool is no more. This is somebody with experience, and they're closing the cycle. They have experienced a relationship, or they have, I will call it a relationship, but not necessarily romantic. They have experienced a lot with some of these victims. what happened in the home, airmail. Three of Cups, partying happened in the home. So this person is familiar with partying. Three Cups, this is your party card. This is the party card. They have been in the home at a party. And it looks like they can no longer party there because they got the World card, which is closed off cycle. So what challenge did this person face about this rejection of being able to party there? A story. Ace of Cups, and it's in the reverse. So we've got the Ace of Cups in reverse, the Four of Cups in the upright, and Justice. So that tells me so much. So they were allowed to party in that house. They were part of the tribe, if you want to call it that. They were part of the gang. They were part of that. They for some reason, they could not any longer do that. So we have the Self Cup of Love in reverse. This is the absolute rejection that was experienced to the killer. This killer was told, you can no longer come in this house and party. You are not welcome in this house. Four of Cups. Now we went from the Cup of Love in reverse. We're on Cups. Emotion, right? You're being ignored. You are no longer seen as one of us. You are being overlooked because you weren't showing respect to anybody. You weren't showing love to yourself or anybody here. And so we're going to ignore you, and you're not welcome here. And we feel that's fair because you did this. We didn't. Did we have a rowdy party goer that took it too far? Because justice could be seen as two ways. It was just in what the 1122 family did, right? The Kings Road family did, and saying no. But is this person's form of justice different? Right? Which could be seen as revenge. I'll get my justice if I'm a killer. So that's very telling. Now, we're going to jump up here, and this is going to tell me a lot. I'm going to put 3 cards face down, and we will read these at the very end. This is what is next on the outcome. That flipped and that flipped. All right. Let's switch decks now. I want to understand more, so we understand what happened now. Makes sense to me. I want to understand more, and I almost feel like I need a different deck. All right, I'm going to go to get a different deck, and we'll break it in. But the deck I have in mind is not there, so hold on. Where is my other deck? Here they are. Or no, they aren't. Are they already on there? Oh, they are out. Arg. Arg, arg, made it. I thought I took them out. All right. So, here we go. The Arcania deck. Let's get these shuffled. I'm going to walk through a little bit of astrology as I do this with the houses, because they play an important role to explain to me what is coming next. All right. So this is what's in the mind concept of the police department and where their investigation is leading. Hold on a minute. Aw, Debbie says what? I love you too. Thank you for that. Thank you for that snooper chat. I greatly appreciate it. Hello, Maria Adult Coloring. Good to see you. Cyan Blore, hello to you. And Linda and Cindy Neufeld. Lulu Love, I haven't seen you in a while. Good to see you. Dina, Lee McKenna, good to see you. And Gemini 65, Aubrey Hall, good to see you all. Okay, you guys, are you ready? I'm ready. Here we go. What is next in illumination? Hold on. I want to show you something so that you can understand how you can do this too. Give me a moment. Where did I put it? I have it somewhere. I don't want to wake everybody up in the house, though. I know I have it. Give me a minute, y'all. Give me a minute. I know I've been like running a little bit late today. It's hard with the puppies. The office got changed so that half is office and half is puppies. So everything got messed up. Hold on. I want to look for it for real because once I get offline, I'll be like, well, there it is. You know how that goes. All right. I literally do not see it anywhere, Sam. I am. It's a sheet. It's a cheat sheet, but you can go check it out online. It'll tell you all about the houses, okay? So, I just wanted to show it to you. I can't imagine where I put it. I don't know. Okay, so when we're talking about the 11th house, Aquarius, Uranus is an energy of electricity. It is what is supercharged, what is like the first thought, what has the cops all like, what's going on? This is what we really are focused on. So right off the bat is illumination, Aquarius energy, and it's that Uranus energy, which is really got focus. We got a little story. So we have something out of balance and a judgment. So this is a decision. All twos are decisions. The decision on something of weighing out something, right? Aw, Cyan Bloor, sending you love and positivity. Thank you, my beautiful. Thank you. I greatly appreciate you. Hi, Star Winters. It didn't renew automatically. Just noticed. So renewed. Haha. I don't know, y'all. YouTube is its own beast, right? I can't control it. I'm just so grateful that my money shows up in my account when it's supposed to, because who would I call? They don't ever send me anything. Nothing. It's crazy. Hi, Jeff. I haven't seen you in here very often. Good to see you. Welcome to 1111 Tarot. All right, you guys, let's do this. So the cops are looking at something with that Two of Pentacles. You're juggling something and you've got to put something down. So they're having to make a decision. They're literally in the middle of a decision of what do they have to let go and what are they going to hold on to? Well, what are they doing? They're moving. What are we going to keep in the house for evidence? What are we willing to let go of to the family? So that makes sense. And judgment. They're having to make a judgment call, which I personally feel is way too soon. I'm just saying. There could be all kinds. You can never get it back, right? The evidence is no more after you hand it out. Clarity, your third house. This is about communication. So what are they talking about? What are they out there talking about, right? It's house of Gemini. Communication. Defense wounds. Defending oneself. Because remember I said we had the Seven of Wands right here, which is what we're qualifying. I got it again in different decks, Seven of Wands, and you can see it's the same damn card. It's just different deck, right? Seven of Wands. So they're worried about possibly defensive wounds. Let's see what they're wise on. What do they know? There's something in their wisdom that's like, this is what we know. This is where we know, and we don't share with anybody. We're wise about it. It's in the 7th house, which is Libra, the scales of justice. So what do we know? 8 of Cups in reverse. This person walked. Or didn't walk. I guess, gosh, because it's reverse. Okay, so when 8 of Cups is in the upright, it means walked away from this. They walked. This is like hidden walk or they didn't walk. Let's qualify. What does that mean? And I got the 9 of Wands in reverse. That's even more confusing because that means wounded. The killer is wounded. So this is wounded warrior, somebody that went to battle and got physically hurt. Wounded warrior. Could be emotionally hurt, but I'm seeing as physical. But it's in reverse. So did they not get hurt or did they secretly get hurt? Let's try. Yeah, let's go ahead, try again. Explain to me why these are in reverse. Is this secret or not? What is this? 8 of Cups and 9 of Wands. Page of Pentacle. That is something tangible and very young. This person extremely young. They are college level and they are first-time killer. They've left evidence. They have left the evidence. Something substantial because that's what the page does. The page is a messenger in a sense that says, hey, I have something for you. So someone's going to come forward to the cops with something. It could be an affidavit. It could be, I saw this and this is what happened. Or they're going to be like, I know this about this person. So we have a witness that comes in as a messenger to the cops about whether this is secretly they're hurt and they walked, or they did not walk, they drove, and they're not hurt. That's the choices we kind of have. Hey, Lady D. How are you, my beautiful? Skittle says, sorry for your loss. I know what it's like to lose my daughter a week after her 6th birthday. Oh, Skittles. Baby, that's sad. I send you lots of healing energy. CY Kyle, thank you for being you. Thank you. I so appreciate that. I greatly do. Hi, Megs. How are you? Katie Bugs here. Good to see you. Kathy McCallie. Good to see you. Is it Katie? Oh, it is Kathy. I thought it was Kathy. Tracy Faulkner. Good to see you, my love. Aw. Thank you, Megs. All right. What deck am I on? I'm on this deck. Okay. Now we're moving. We're going to the emotional part. So what is going to come forward? What's next in the emotional department? Because this is a very emotional case. Something that triggers us to go, oh, or oh, or oh. It's our emotions. Where are our emotions heading? And what is going to cause our emotions to change? Let's understand King of Swords, something with the law. So it's a truth speaker, a truth seeker, very legal kind of energy. Capricorn on the board. It could be, you guys, there's going to be something very toxic come out. Very toxic. A truth, a toxic truth. Like, that can't be true. But it is. Like, we find out something that we just are like, oh no. Let me understand what this is in the second house material world. What is this evidence, right? 7 of Cups, something's going to get really massively confusing on evidence. This is complete confusion. There are too many options, too many different ways to look at this. It causes a major headache. It's in Venus. It has to do with relationships. It is too confusing. It's like 7 suspects and you can't narrow it down. You almost have to take your time, slow it up, and hope that one of these cups isn't poison when you sip them, right? You have to test every single option. What is the growth coming out of this? Out of this confusion, of this truth? We're going to get it down to 2 cups. So I would guess something's going to change in more directed toward suspects, possibly. We have the Two of Cups. We had the Seven of Cups. This is on growth. Virgo. A Virgo is somebody that goes within on intuition, and we reduce from 7 cups down to 2, so we lose 5 cups. So it's very possible things are going to get more specific, and it could be due to some relationship. There's some connection via relationship. Let me understand this Two of Cups a little better, please. We're going to move to calmer grounds. There's travel. And it was not a wise move. Queen of Cups in reverse. It was not a wise move for this travel. The travel was what did it. So this feminine energy doesn't have to be female, but it most likely is. The reason this may have happened is because of female travel. I'm not victim of blaming. I'm just saying that is what I'm seeing. So it has to do with a female that traveled. Six of Swords and the Queen of Cups. It wasn't a wise decision. It was like the Queen of Cups in reverse is not thinking something through. Like not making a wise decision. Self-sabotage in a way. All right. So let's go up here to the physical world. This is where we get something like, what is physically tangible for evidence? Do we find somebody that fits the bill and we get somebody arrested? What all happens here? So the first thing you're going to get is what they already have that we don't know. Okay. So this is in the introspection, Sagittarius. It's the explorer. This is when they went through the house. They did their major collection of evidence. It's Jupiter. It's expansion, right? So something that the cops have already collected that we need to know about, that we don't know about. Things that are held back from us. Queen of Pentacles. They have a lot more evidence than they say. I promise you. That's solid. That feels good. That's a solid damn card. That's the best card we could have got in that situation other than the Sun, which the Sun may have confused me. So I'm glad it was the Queen of Pentacles. This is somebody that it's evidence in a way that's solid. The evidence that they do have is solid. And look at the size of it, right? It's huge. And this is a queen. This isn't no little page or no princess. This is the Queen of Pentacles. Solid as you can get in the tarot. And what's interesting is, look at this rabbit. Quick as lightning. Fertility. I'm seeing fertility. I don't know what that means. Maybe they're going to give birth to more evidence. Could be. We're going to go in the perception of the cops. At this point, based on that evidence that we just saw, that they have more than they're claiming, or at least it's more solid than they're claiming. They're underplaying what they have, okay? So let's look at this Leo position. What is this Leo position? Perspective. It's family-based. It's dream. It's illusionary. I have the King of Pentacles, which matches in their perception. They have their eyes on someone. Look. Look, 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 y'all. Look. The Queen and the King of Pentacles. Divine counterparts. The Queen is in what they already have. In their perception, what they're focused on. Right here. The divine counterpart. And they're not telling nobody. And now I get the Sun. Like I said, could be confusing. This can also mean karmic partners. So, Gabby Petito, Brian Laundrie situation. Because this is your twin. This is your soulmate. This is your twin flame. This is a karmic bullshit relationship. It's on again. It's off again. On, off, on, off, on, off. That's how we play the game, right? See them? They're soul mates. They're twins. but they're exact opposites. So when one is running away from the other, I can't stand you. You don't even let me have my own time. I'm not going to be on your watch. I need my own freedom, my own space. And the other person's like, no, 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 stay with me, stay with me, stay with me. But then when the person that's begging you to stay says, you know what, fine, go. I'm good by myself. You know what, I'm going to do the same thing. All of a sudden the other person's like, wait a minute, what are you going to be doing? Who are you going to be doing it with? And so it's a runner chaser, and it's this loop. It's this karmic wheel of hell. King of Cups, deep emotion. Deep, hostile, love and hate. Deep, deep emotion. King of Cups. Page of Wand. Immature, phallic, flirtatious. It's a messenger too. So there was communication happening. And Three of Wands. Strategic planning. So they're very aware that somebody planned this. They're very aware that this person is young. They're very aware that this person did this out of a revenge situation. Okay, this isn't a passerby. This is someone going, oh, I'll fix your boat, right? And they're very aware that they're focused on the King of Pentacles, whoever the king is. They're very aware of them. Let's get into the experience. What do they know from the Cups' experience? In other cases, it's working to their favor now. What experience are the Cups having that's to their benefit? Eight of Pentacles. They're working this, y'all. They're working this. This is, like I said, Eight of Pentacles. They're working this. They're trying to work through things. They're being diligent, and they're trying to follow the correct process. They are putting effort towards this, because I have the Eight of Pentacles, which is mastering something, trying to get something accomplished. Four of Cups in reverse. They're pretending with the Four of Cups in the upright. It's like, we're ignoring you. We don't see you. They're pretending to ignore certain people, but they're really working like, I'm telling you, beehive behind the scene. That's Four of Cups in the reverse. They're not overlooking someone that they're pretending to overlook. Now, spiritual success on the board. What is coming forward that we're all going to be like, oh, when we know something that we find out, and it could be the Cups don't even know it, right? I felt that. Airmail. Star. So with some healing coming in, something's going to be lit up, right? It's interesting because a star is a light at night, and we're starting to see that light that could be a car over there by 1122 King Road through that cam of that police officer. That could be something important. We have the star, right? It's like information comes pouring in, if you will, right? See how it's pouring? Think of water as data. Information comes pouring in. Abundance of information. And then we have the Hierophant in reverse. Y'all, these people are broke up. This is a married pair or a seriously dating pair. Somebody betrothed, right? This is higher learning. This is the marriage card. It's in reverse. Interesting. Okay, let's get into renewal. What are we going to find out about this no marriage or no... What is this? What are we going to find out? That was crazy. We're going to find out some about the car because we have the wheel. So that's things moving in our favor. It's in the upright. It's also could be about a car, right? A vehicle, wheel. Think of it as a steering wheel or the four wheels under it. This is travel. This is moving forward. I've got toxicity in reverse. We might find out the wheel means nothing. Let's see. This will help me. Where did that card go? It's the Six of Pentacles. It's balancing something out. And we started off with the Two of Pentacles, which is the cops having something they're deciding that's out of balance. It gets straightened out. I want to know more about that reverse devil. What is that? What is that reverse devil? Because that could mean the car means nothing. That's what we find out. Whatever it is, it's about satisfaction. It's satisfying. It's the 10 of Cups. It's the happy life. It's emotionally finding something rewarding, and having that star card nearby. It tells me that we're going to learn about something very specific that makes us content. Give me the final outcome for the next thing that happens in this case. We might find out something very serious because I have the Nine of Swords. It leaves us not being able to sleep, really thinking things through. It puts us in some rabbit holes. I will say that. It might be more about the murders themselves because of the Nine Swords at night by the bed. You follow me? We might find a lot more out that way. What is that Nine Swords? How? We might find out that they're looking for 2 killers because I have cooperation. 3 of Pentacles. So you can see this as somebody working together. See, this person has a game plan. We might find out that the cops, FBI is working with the cops and they come up with something. I don't know, but it's almost as if it takes us even further down with more questions. And I can only read what's out there, so I can't make anything up for us. But let's find out the 3 card, or is it 2? It's 3 cards that we got in the beginning that I said we'd come back to. So this is going to be in our favor, believe it or not. Even if it's a negative card, somehow it's going to be in our favor because this is where we're headed in the case. We have Temperance in reverse, something getting unmixed, unconfusing, more clear, right? Because Archangel Michael is mixing 2 cups. Something comes clear about 2 cups that no longer mix together is part of the key of this case, is that there is a disconnect that is preceding this on the physical world before the attack. We have the Page of Cup. It's a real stinky offer. Somebody was not happy with the immature bullshit offer after they had put in some serious time. They were shortchanged, or at least they felt that way. And then I got that cooperation. So we're going to find out something. We might find out that the killer brought along a buddy. And, I've got the 3 of Pentacles and the Page of Cup. And I got the cooperation 3 times. I mean, what if one killer went downstairs and one killer went upstairs? Why are 2 doors open? Did one killer go out the sliding door and one out the front door? Nobody closed it because they want to leave fingerprints on it after they touched blood. So they went in, leaving the doors open when they have no blood. We don't know. It's very interesting. It might be some good questions to ask on our Spirit Box session, which is going to start at 8 o'clock rather than 7:30. So that way I can get the dogs fed if I need to. Well, we could do it at 7:45. Does that work? 7:45, which is 15 minutes from now. Let's get some blessing on this. I think we're going to find out some very good information very soon. I do feel solid that the cops have a lot more evidence with that Queen of Pentacles and that King of Pentacles than we even know. And it's good that we don't know, I guess, Woo. Oh, yeah. Where'd it go? Tsunami. We're about to get a meteor wave. Last time I said this, remember, we found out that Maddie and Kaylee were in the same bed and that Kaylee had way worse injuries. So brace yourself very, very soon. And then the other thing, mountain strength. Think about it. A mountain of strength. It's going to be a strong meteor wave. We're about to find something out very big. Very big. And it could be about 2 killers. It might. It might. It could be about the vehicle as well. All right, my lovelies. With that, I will see you at 7:45. I love you to the moon and back. Oh, hurry. Light me up. Light me up, you guys. Light me up. I'm going to grab one person. Lady D. There you go. Lady D. You are in, my lovely. You are in. That's for the GoPro. And then one more. So as soon as I'm done with this, I will grab one more person. We'll put you in the drawing for the GoPro for midnight on New Year's Eve. I'm excited. Flossie May, 1752. Flossie May, 1752. And one more. I'm going to do Google Me. Google Me. And that is what we have for tonight. You still have another chance. I'm going to do a drawing. I will do it on that in just a few minutes when we get back together. And you just never know. You, my love, might be the winner. It's a very, very nice gift. I will tell you that. Somebody is going to have a very wonderful Christmas. I'm excited. I'm looking forward to finding out who it is and what they're going to do with it, right? All right, my lovelies. I love you. To the moon and back. If you want to stay with us, if you can handle the annoying, loud spirit box, if that's your thing. Now, it's not everybody's thing, and I don't blame you a bit. So if this is where you leave me, I love you, and I will see you tomorrow. But if you're into it, get ready to use your time stamps, because as we go along, you can time stamp when you hear something, right? And get ready to ask your questions too. And then I will read your question and we will do all of that in a few moments, about 15 minutes. I will see you shortly. I love you. To the moon and back. God bless you. Bye for now.